The Midnight Carnival. I stumbled upon the carnival by accident, a flash of color and sound amidst the drabness of a rural road. The sun had dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of deep purple and red. A strange pull lured me closer, the call of the carnival too enticing to ignore. The entrance was a grand archway, festooned with lights that flickered erratically, casting long, dancing shadows. Midnight Carnival, the sign proclaimed in curling Gothic letters. I hesitated, but a surge of curiosity propelled me forward. Inside, the air buzzed with the murmur of voices and the discordant notes of calliope music. Stalls lined the pathways, offering bizarre and wondrous things. A bearded lady whose whiskers glistened like silver, a fortune teller with eyes as black as night, and a contortionist twisting into shapes that defied anatomy. I wandered deeper, the sights growing stranger and more unsettling. A man on stilts grinned at me, his smile too wide, teeth too sharp. Children with painted faces played ring toss, their laughter hollow, echoing in the stillness. I felt the hairs on the back of my neck rise. A tent loomed ahead, larger than the rest, its canvas fluttering in a non-existent breeze. The sign above the entrance read, "Hall of Reflections." Drawn in, I stepped inside. The air was cold, and mirrors lined the walls, stretching into a labyrinth. My reflection greeted me from all directions, a disorienting array of me. I took a step, and my reflections took a step. Another, and they followed. The mirrors distorted, twisting my image into grotesque shapes. My heart pounded in my chest, a drumbeat of fear. In the farthest corner, one reflection didn't move. I froze, eyes locking onto the still figure. It was me, but not. Its eyes glowed with a sinister light, lips curling into a cruel smile. Panic surged through me, but my legs felt like lead. The reflection stepped forward, emerging from the mirror. I stumbled back, heart racing, but there was no escape. It advanced, eyes fixed on mine, and I felt a cold hand close around my wrist. Its touch was icy, draining the warmth from my body. "Welcome," it whispered, voice like cracking ice. "The deal is sealed." Before I could react, I was yanked through the mirror, plunging into a void. The air was thick, suffocating. When I emerged, I stood in a dimly lit chamber, walls adorned with ancient symbols. A figure cloaked in darkness sat behind a grand, ornate desk. "Who are you?" I demanded, voice trembling. The figure leaned forward, and the flickering candlelight revealed a face both handsome and terrifying, with eyes that burned like embers. "I go by many names," he said smoothly, "but you may call me Lucifer." My heart stopped. "Why me? What do you want?" Lucifer smiled, a cold, calculating grin. "I've been making deals for centuries. Each soul that enters the carnival is given a choice, a chance to escape their mundane existence. You signed the contract the moment you walked through the gates." I felt a wave of dizziness. "What contract? I didn't sign anything." "You did," he replied, eyes gleaming, "with your curiosity and your desire for something more. Now, you're part of the carnival's tapestry." Desperation clawed at me. "How do I get out?" Lucifer's smile widened. "There is a way, of course. A challenge, if you will. Survive the carnival's trials, and you may leave. Fail, and your soul is mine." Before I could protest, I was back outside, standing before the archway. The carnival was gone, replaced by a vast, empty field. Only the whisper of the deal echoed in my mind. I fled, heart pounding, breath ragged. The road stretched before me, an endless path away from the nightmare. But even now I can feel its eyes on me, watching, waiting. The Midnight Carnival had marked me, and I knew deep down it was not the last time I would hear its call.